The RSP, let's say you maximize the contribution. By the time you retire, now you're say 65 years old, and let's say you have $1.5 million in your RSP account. Great. You're going to start taking money out of your RSPs. The money you take out of the RSPs is going to be taxed as income. Just like how you're paying yourself a salary right now, that's exactly how the income will be taxed when you take money out of the RSP account at 65 or 60 whenever you retire. But the main problem is when you die. So let's say, by the time you die, you have $1 million in your account. And then hypothetical situation, let's say you and your spouse died around the same age. You had $1 million, your $1 million went over to your spouse. He or she got that $1 million and then they passed away. And now this $1 million is going to go to your kids. How much tax do you think the government will tax you on that $1 million RSP account before it gets to your kids? And I'll give you 5 seconds, let's say, to maybe just throw a random number in your brain. If your answer was just over $500,000 of that RSP account will be taxed before your kids ever see the money, you would be absolutely right. Imagine that. You have $1 million in this account. Over $500,000 of that money will actually be cut to the CRA, and your kids will get right around $470,000, $480,000 left over. And that's the biggest problem that the RSP account has when it comes for internationally trained physicians, because you have way better options out there. RSPs are for, I don't know how else to say it, but they're for average Canadians. You have a job, you don't have many options out there because the system is built that way. Make an RSP contribution, you're going to get a bit of a tax deduction, and that's really all they have to reduce their taxes. You, as an internationally trained physician, have options for your medical professional corporation. We have options for pensions. We have options for family holding companies. We have so many other ways where we can strategize to minimize the taxes that we don't really need RSPs.